Good morning. It is Sunday, September 8th, the start of a new vlog. I'm still in my pajamas. It's almost noon, but it's fine. Now I'm watching a Japanese reality TV show called Terrace House. If you have Netflix, I highly recommend it. I'm eating the mapo tofu I made yesterday. I've been trying to be healthier, you know, since I was in the hospital. I just have an irrational fear of microwaves. I really hate leftovers, but I'm trying to eat better and I'm trying to save money. So, made this yesterday, gonna eat it now while I watch Terrace House. Okay, so I have showered and got ready for the day. I am uploading last week's vlog, which finished yesterday. So where we left off, I had a pretty bad shoulder pain, but it's gotten a lot better. I'm able to like hold the camera, so that's good. I read a dogfighting scene in Crazy Rich Asians that kind of put me off it. I decided to put Crazy Rich Asians on hold, and I am reading The Path Made Clear by none other than Miss Oprah Winfrey. The only sad thing about it is that it is very, very short. It's only 3 hours long. I'm listening to it on audiobook. Definitely the happy, uplifting thing that I needed. I've been listening to Crazy Rich Asians for 6.5 hours, and I'm not even halfway through it. I'm only like 47% or something. I am gonna finish it. I mean, I devoted that much time into it. I'm definitely gonna finish it. I think I'm gonna go to the home goods store and buy some more mealworms. I know that's so exciting. So I think I am gonna do some yoga before that. I'm dressed for yoga. Obviously, I'm gonna do yoga with Adrian. There is no other yoga channel that can beat yoga with Adrian. So almost done with this. Page 423. So I also really want to try and finish this today. I'll probably finish the Oprah book today. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do some yoga now, maybe have some fruit and just take it easy. Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 10th. I am coming to you from the future. You're about to watch a clip that I recorded yesterday of me going on this rant of epic proportions. As I've been listening to Oprah's audiobook, The Path Made Clear, I'm almost done with it. I have like 15 minutes left. I discovered that the clip I filmed yesterday was a very teachable moment for me, and so I'm gonna include that clip and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. I am a very negative person by nature. I can find something to complain about in any situation. That's the charm of me, and I don't want to be like that anymore. Oprah's book is a self-help book, and it talks about, you know, following your path, but it's not just for like your career. It's also just for who you want to be as a person. One of the things I learned from it is that like how you react to things, you know, it defines who you are as a person. Even like a couple minutes after I filmed the clip you're about to see, I felt like, God, Jennifer, just freaking get a grip. I'm gonna film the clip again talking about the same thing, but from a different perspective. I will do that after work. And I'm about to go, so have a lovely day. It is Monday, September 9th. What did I say the last time I updated you? I believe I said something along the lines of, I'm gonna do some yoga, I'm gonna relax, and just have a chill day, right? Famous last words. Where do I even begin? My neighbor has been using my Wi-Fi, and I let him use it because he was brand new coming to Japan, and I felt bad for him because when I first came to Japan, I couldn't get Wi-Fi for like 2 weeks, and I had to stand in front of 7-Eleven in the sweltering heat with the bugs anytime I wanted to contact someone. So I let him use my Wi-Fi, thinking it was gonna be a couple days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. A month goes by, he's still using my Wi-Fi for free, despite me repeatedly reminding him that, hey, you need to get your own Wi-Fi, because I'm not made of money, and you're starting to make me mad, to be frank. So finally he was ready to go get his own Wi-Fi, so I went to translate for him, so we did that. Yeah, the day just started getting worse and worse. Like, we went to set up the Wi-Fi contract, and then they're like, oh, you have to have your passport. So we had to drive back here to get his passport, then go back there. People were pissing me off because I'm PMSing right now, and I can't stand how rude some people are. Sometimes American people do this too. I cannot stand it when people come up to the register from the wrong end and they want to butt in, like, oh, can I get change for 100? Or, hey, I bought this, but like you overcharged me or something. Whenever that happens to me, I get back in line. And I think that's what you're supposed to do. That's what proper etiquette dictates. You get back in line. You don't just cut in front of a bunch of people. It was just like, everything was making me mad, right? It gets worse. It gets so much worse. So after rushing around and stupidly hot outside, I'm covered in sweat, I'm in a bad mood, I'm PMSing, I'm stressed out. I come home, I go to do hedgehog duty, and I'm cleaning the hedgehog's wheels. And I notice this strange thin layer of dust, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And I look closer. The dust is moving. So I immediately text my friend Lisa, what the f are these? And she's like, oh, those are oat mites, grain mites. I have a little area in my bedroom that's on a plastic sheet, and I have the 3 mealworm containers completely infested with mites. And they had started to spread. Checked the hedgehog's cages. I found the mites in the cages. I just feel like the universe is just f***ing with me at this point, because I told you I was having some family stuff. I was in the hospital last weekend because I had blood in my diarrhea. Woke up Saturday morning, could barely move because of the pain in my shoulder. And now my house is infested with mites. And I just feel like if life throws one more thing at me, I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown. Hey everyone. So it is Tuesday the 10th, a little after 4. I'm the type of person that, well, there's really no other way to say it. I'm a control freak. If I don't feel like I am in total and complete control of the situation, I start to get very irritable and genuinely not fun to be around. When I came home and found out that my bedroom was infested with grain mites, I really felt like I did not have control of the situation. But let's talk about the positives here. When I let him use my Wi-Fi, I mean, I keep talking about it, but it's not a big deal. I do this all the time. I make things so much bigger than they need to be. My Japanese is at the point where I can help people do things like set up Wi-Fi contracts. That is truly something to be proud of and that I should use with joy. The point is when we do something nice for someone, we should do it just for the joy of giving. We should do it without any expectations, without any preconceived notions. The fact of the matter is that I am negative, always. I don't want to do that anymore. I have to learn to change my way of thinking. So let's talk about the situation with the mites. I felt that I had no control over the situation and I started to panic. I messaged my friend Lisa with a photo of the mites. She replied almost instantly and she knew exactly what they were because she had dealt with a similar problem just a week or so ago. She told me exactly what to do. Always been there to help me. And I'm so lucky to have someone like that. She brings me so much peace of mind. So one, I had a friend who knew exactly what to do and she told me in a matter of seconds. Two, while grain mites are a difficult household pest to get rid of, they are essentially harmless. I don't have to take the boys to the vet. Three, the type of way to kill these pests does not require any harsh chemicals. Essentially, it's just warm water and soap is what kills these pests. I don't have to use any harsh chemicals. The boys aren't in danger. How lucky is that? These aren't mites. These aren't your typical hedgehog mites that would require a vet visit and money and medicine. If I encounter these pests again, I will know what to do. I am made wiser and stronger by this experience. So let's talk about the fact that I was ill, first with the stomach thing and then with my shoulder. It was difficult at the time, but in reality, I was only really sick for just 2 days. One of my students today, I talked to her, she was in the hospital for 3 weeks. She had to have an operation on her leg. You know, I'm acting like I was deathly ill. I wasn't. And the thing with my shoulder, I went to the chiropractor. They were able to get me in on the same day. It cost me less than $30. And the next day, my pain was almost gone. Like, why do I make such a big deal out of these things? I am just hardwired to complain about everything, to see the negative in everything. What a shitty life. So I have to figure out where to go from here. The first step is working on my negativity and recognizing when I'm being negative and stopping. What a weird vlog this is turning out to be. I finished Clockwork Prince today. Man, also I was so stressed out because I just wanted to finish it. I just wanted to read it. Like, it caused me physical pain to be away from that book. I was so stressed because I couldn't read. I was busy doing other things. God, talk about a first world problem. And so I finished that today, and I finished Oprah's book today. So 2 down, which I believe my total this year is 68 books. So yeah, I am probably going to listen to The Dream Thieves while I clean. Then I will update you guys later tonight or possibly tomorrow. Very good. Changed into my comfortable clothes. Made a little protein smoothie with blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, bananas, milk, and vanilla protein powder. I'm doing laundry. I'm gonna steam some clothes right now because they're really wrinkled and I don't own an iron. Steam some clothes, listen to The Dream Thieves. That's it for the rest of the day, I think. I got a seed stuck in my throat. Hi, it's me, Negative Nancy. Today is Wednesday, September 11th. I am 9 hours and 9 minutes into The Dream Thieves, which is book 2 of the Raven Cycle series. And I have 3 hours and 35 minutes left. I don't know when I'm gonna get back to Crazy Rich Asians. I'm just not feeling it. I mean, it's not just the dog fighting scene. It's not that the book is bad, but it's just now Nick and Rachel have arrived in Singapore and everyone's starting to be mean to Rachel, and it's bringing me down. I have to return it in 6 days to the library and I still have 7 hours left. I'm feeling The Dream Thieves right now. I really am. And you know what? I'm feeling on a self-help kick. The Oprah book, you know, The Path Made Clear, is what kind of triggered, I guess, me kind of thinking like, what do I want to change about myself? I think we need to find a good self-help book, because while the Oprah book was good, it just barely scratched the surface and mainly gave me a sense of like general motivation, like I want to, you know, like do better, but it wasn't like a groundbreaking, life-changing book by any means. I am going to make a very quick little dinner, just probably egg and rice again. Then I'm gonna clean, listen to the Dream Thieves, and just not much going on today. Good morning. Just a quick reading check-in. It is Friday the 13th. Eesh. I have 1 hour left of the Dream Thieves. What a strange book. Like in book 1, they're looking for something. They're on a paranormal quest. And book 2, it's almost just like, let's throw it out the window, and I don't even know what they're doing. I mean, I'm enjoying it because I like the characters, but like I'm 90% done with the book and I still could not tell you what the plot is. Like there's 4 books in the series, and most people say that book 3 is their favorite, so I'm hopeful that I'll like book 3 a little bit more. And I have started reading The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. Very, very mixed feelings about that book. So at first, I could not stand the writing. It was so weird. Like the author constantly breaks the fourth wall. I just find it very distracting and kind of amateur. I'll have to find you some examples later. But at the same time, the author did like a very obscure Simpsons reference. And The Simpsons is one of my most favorite shows of all time. Only seasons 1 through 10. Anything after season 10 is freaking garbage in my opinion. I'm sorry. A very obscure old Simpsons reference. Just remember, if the paper is clear, it's your window to weight gain. And she freaking referenced that in the book, and I was like, okay. I could read 1 page and there would be 1 paragraph that I'm like, okay, I like this book. It's almost like it's describing me because the main character is introverted. Shocker. But then the next paragraph, I'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you talking to me? Talk about freaking Nina. Very strange. It's about a girl. Her name is Nina. She works in a bookstore. Again, big shocker. Books freaking always do that. And us readers, we fall for it every time, right? If there's a bookish character in a book, we want to read it. If there's a character that works in a bookstore in a book, we want to read it. It's like, in my opinion, kind of amateur, kind of like a cheap shot in writing, but at the same time it works. Nina Hill, she works in a bookstore in Los Angeles. Like, she lives alone with her freaking cat, and she has like conversations with her cat. She'll be like, well, what do you think, Phil? And then like Phil will answer, but then the author will tell you, the reader, like, Phil obviously doesn't speak, of course. And you're just like, I'm gonna go to work now. I've got a full schedule of classes today. It's Friday the 13th. My monthly friend just arrived. How fitting. Hope you have a lovely Friday the 13th. Latte. Latte. Why are you sleeping in your little litter pan, buddy? Why are you sleeping in there? Doesn't look very comfortable. It is Saturday the 14th around 2:30. I am wearing my latte and pumpkin shirt, best shirt ever. I don't feel very well today. I don't have a lot of energy. Hard for me to stand up for long periods of time, like a blob right now. That's the joy of having a chronic illness, several chronic illnesses. My fibromyalgia kind of feels like, you know, when you come down with the flu and your whole body aches and you just don't have any energy. It feels like that. So my reading has been all over the place this week, just like my emotions. I finished The Dream Thieves, book 2 of the Raven Cycle, which no idea what happened. I will, you know, be continuing. I'm gonna move on to the 3rd book, which is Blue Lily, Lily Blue. I'm not sure if I'll do that this month or next month. I have started reading A Gathering of Shadows by V.E. Schwab. This is the special edition, and I've just got the dust jacket elsewhere, but it's nice. It has a little bookmark. It has like fan art. I'm using my face to hold the book. It's got fan art, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm on page 50 something. On page 56. Hope to finish this in the next few days. It's the start of a 3-day weekend here in Japan, which is lovely. I believe Monday is Respect for the Elderly Day. I really need these 3 days to just recharge, regroup, get it together. What else? I am also reading The Bookish Life of Nina Hill. I would say I'm 30% into it. Okay, so I'm gonna read you a paragraph that shows how much I don't like the writing style. Like, it's long, it talks about stuff that's not important, it breaks the fourth wall. Just listen. Theodore Edwards turned out to be the least cuddly looking teddy that Nina had ever seen. Tall and angular with a tiny goatee and an actual pair of pince-nez, I think that's how you pronounce it, on a long handle. Wait, that might make them long lorgnettes. Hold on. Yes, lorgnettes are the ones with handles. Anyway, he had a pair of those, plus the aforementioned tiny beard, and the overall effect was one of a highly affected praying mantis who was going to peer at you closely before biting your head off and dabbing his chin with a handkerchief. You might not have felt this way about him, but Nina had a rich imagination to compensate for her lack of spending money. Just the weird, like, wait, hold on, that might make them lorgnettes. Yes, lorgnettes, those are the ones with the handles. Like, it's probably gonna be a 2-star because the writing is just too damn weird. Her writing is also kind of problematic because, like, listen to this. The store was open, but the only customer they had was a guy who lived nearby and had some kind of developmental disability. What? Why would you say that? He's got something wrong with him. I don't know. There's something. Like, I'm very weirded out by this book. So yeah, I just don't know. Again, I gotta read the whole thing before I make a decision. I'm gonna watch a couple booktube videos. I'm gonna get back to A Gathering of Shadows. And yeah, today is just gonna be a very chill, relaxing day because I need it. I know this vlog has been all over the place. If you stuck with me, you are a real one. So thank you so much. And yeah, we will start a new vlog tomorrow, and hopefully we will have a better week. So I'll see you when I see you.